Hey guys, AJ here. So it's take two of My Hectic Life Part 2. Um, right now I'm gonna be focusing on my school life. So why don't we start from last year? Last year was a breeze. My junior year, where a lot of people went hardball, got good grades, did hard classes, did the best they can. I did not. My junior year for me was a breeze because I tried to allow myself to breathe as well as not get caught up in drama, which unfortunately part of that was true and part of that did not happen. I got caught up in a whole lot of relationship drama. Um I had my first serious relationship. He was one of the people I could trust the most. And then it ended kind of roughly, but I'll talk about that later. Um, so on to this year. This year I have some good classes, and there are like two or three hard classes. But then again, school isn't supposed to be as easy as pi. 3.14159. Um, so the way I see it, school this year was easy until I found out and was diagnosed with anxiety and depression. After that, I kind of kept to myself. I trusted nobody. I learned to trust a couple people. I kind of only trust one person now. Um, and then I realized that I have a lot of people who do not like me, or apparently like to get on my nerves. Take second hour, for example. I have personal finance. It's not the easiest class, but it's one of my good classes because I love the teacher. She's hilarious. She's awesome. She is one of my favorite teachers there. You rock, Miss Lutinator. Sorry, I had to add that. Let's see. So we have a weird setup for tables and desks, and I apparently sat down in the wrong spot in the beginning of the year because I now sit next to a guy that likes to piss me off. He likes to get on my nerves, and he knows exactly how to do it for some reason. I don't know why I let him do it, but I do. Um, for ever since I can remember, ever since I got my first phone, I've always had my headphones in my ears. I always make sure I have one out when I'm at school and need to be listening to a teacher. So I normally have my left one in and my right one out, so I can hear her singing as my good ears in my right ear. So each day, if he's not already, if he's not trying to be on my nerves, he's okay. He thinks he's funny. He thinks he's cool. He's one of those so-called popular types, even though he's really not. He thinks he is. But every time I look over there, or almost every time I look at him, he's always doing this kind of thing, or it all depends on the day. He uses his middle finger if he really wants to tick me off. And that gets on my nerves a lot because he thinks he can boss me around. What he doesn't realize is I don't care what he thinks. I don't care what he wants me to do. If the teacher wanted me to take my headphones out, she would ask me and I would do it. He cannot tell me what to do, yet he thinks he can. He thinks he's above me when he's not. He's a young fledgling. And so, on the third hour, I guess. Third hour, again, I got seat paired with an annoying little boy who, once again, thinks he's cool, tries to act like he's cool, and what he doesn't realize is that he's being a total arse. What makes it really weird is that I don't technically know how I feel about him. some days he's sweet and caring and confident and nice is the best word. And other times, like I said, he's a complete arse. He acts all cool and he acts like he's the best thing in the world. The best person ever. The smartest person ever, which he's not. And I guess what really pisses me off is that the fact that I don't know how I feel about him. Because the sweet times, I can't help but smile. And then when he's acting like a total arse, he has realized that every time he does that, I shake my head at him. And then he makes fun of me for it. The last comment he asked me about me shaking my head was, doesn't your neck get tired or hurt from you shaking your head all the time? I don't want to tell you guys what I replied with, so I'm not going to. Sorry. But he tries to be cool and confident. He tries to be something he's not. I wonder if he were to just be himself, if he would be a whole lot better. And then, so we're gonna skip a few hours and go to my 7th hour math class. Beginning of the year, once again, I had problems with not my direct seat partner, but across the walkway. I got a walkway paired with a younger female, like the last two. She thinks she's cool. She acts like she's the bomb. Of course, I say the bomb diggity, but I'm not gonna go there. She acts like she's the best. Which I would say she is if it weren't for one thing. Anytime I get help from my paraprofessional, because I'm a part of special ed, she looks at me, glares at me, shakes her head at me, and then tries to cover her mouth so I can't see what she's saying, and talk to her partner. That went so far for me. It got so bad for me where I actually, on one of my very bad days, I got up and ran out of the room crying. Unfortunately, I didn't have any of my friends in that class, so I didn't really have anybody to come after me. So, I want to know if you guys have any helpful hints or tips for me about these situations that are going on in my life. If you do, comment below. That would be a whole lot of help. And I want to hear if you guys have any problems with your classmates at all. And just comment and be yourself. I'll see you next time.